To be loved is to be seen. Love can be bittersweet at times. Sometimes it's the actions you take when in love that you regret instead of the choice to love. The love I ask for may sound like one out of a fairy tale, but devoted biblical readers can recognize the love I crave from the fruits of my work. I want that John chapter 3 verses 16, that Romans chapter 8 verses 39, that 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verses 4 through 7, that 1 John chapter 4 verses 19 type of love. One that's deeply unconditional and doesn't deem my love, loyalty, submission, and affection to be transactional. A love that carries patience, a love that chooses me rather than settles, a love that immediately recognizes Proverbs chapter 18 verses 22 when our paths cross. I don't look for perfection, because that's not how God created us to be. Yes, physical appeal is the first thing people notice, but it's the heart of your soul beneath that gives the final say. Do your words you text throughout the day outweigh the times you missed when I was in need of your presence? Do you look at me with care and hold me with safety, but your heart only jumps when there's a slight possibility of you laying in bed with me? When I look into your eyes to tell what your soul keeps in chains, will they justify what God speaks of in Proverbs chapter 21 verses 2? Would you love me when the skies in my world turn gray for a week, if my smile dimmed when pain found its way back into my life? Would you love me if there was a time of illness and you were my only source of support? If I looked into the mirror and didn't recognize who stood in front of me anymore? Would you give a piece of your life for mine to stay alive? Instead of being the Clyde to my Bonnie, would you be the Ephesians chapter 5 verses 25 to my Proverbs 31 and Ephesians chapter 5 verses 22? Would you wake up no matter the time of the night to lay your hands on my head and pray, pulling me out from spiritual warfare? Would you run to attend to me feeling restless and uncomfortable during my lady days? Would you speak life into me when the world starts to bring me down? Would you be my leader, supported by God in every aspect of our marriage? Would you hold the inner child in me and let her know that she is safe no matter the circumstances? If her trauma starts to take up space in her head, would you lift her up in prayer and nurture her? Could you look in my eyes and tell when I'm living in a facade? Could you notice the way my legs and hands shake during times when anxiety creeps in? Could you love me in a way where our children would be proud? But you may ask, could I love you in all the ways I've listed? Baby, above and beyond. Loving unconditionally is the epitome of me. When the world tells you a man can't cry, I would place your head on my bosom as I remind you of your identity. During nights and days where your mind constantly wanders, I would ask God to help me be the peace that you need. Chaos can't be a part of the things I bring into your life, as Proverbs chapter 21 verses 19 informs. Prayers wouldn't cease for you even when the flesh feels too drained to fight. Would I still love you in sickness and loss? Would I love you during times where you don't recognize who you see in the mirror anymore? God forbid, but would I still love you if you didn't know how to love me? Would I choose you even if the world told me to go against you? Would I make our future children proud to see me love you? The answer to all these questions is yes, without hesitation. It sounds absurd to those who don't understand the meaning of a love like this, but loving unconditional means even at times you don't choose me, I still choose to love you. It's not the flowers, the expensive gifts, the tears that runs down your face, the poems, the luxury trips, or the soul-captivating word that springs from your lips that tells me to love you. It's loving the reality of you rather than the idea of you. It's understanding the core whys to your actions rather than only seeing the irrational behaviors. It's you having a place in my heart even when the physical relationship ended. It's seeing you at your most weakest and lowest moments in life and still loving you the same. It's mirroring the love God has for us in human form. So when you tell me you love me, make sure you see the past, present, and future me, and still choose to stay. When you tell me you love me, make sure your love comes with understanding, peace, kindness, safety, forgiveness, humility, devotion, and loyalty. For love isn't just a feeling, it's a lifestyle, a consistent action one decides to take. To love with such a gift is to know that intensity is not the same as intimacy. To be loved is to be heard. To be loved is to be respected. To be loved is to be catered to. To be loved is to be accepted. To be loved is to be chosen. And lastly, to be loved is to be seen. Thank you for your time. Poem written by Olivia Adarquayada.